So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 5 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to cover today includes Resistance coming back on PlayStation 5, PSVR 2 launch news, Factions 2 release timeframe, along with another unannounced PlayStation 5 title set to release this fiscal year, God of War Ragnarok's release date, and Stray, PlayStation 5's release date. First, yes or no, have you played any of the Resistance games in the past or not? I've personally played all of them from Resistance 1 to 3, the PS Vita title Burning Skies, and the PSP title Retribution, but of course, that's just me. What about you guys? So comment below, have you played any of the Resistance games or not? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Stray, PlayStation 5's release date. So Stray is that little cat title that Sony revealed at the Future of Gaming event all the way back in 2020. The game was meant to release in 2021, then was pushed back to early 2022, and now it's supposedly set to release in summer 2022. But this time around, we have a release date leaked that gives more hope that this game is actually coming out this summer. According to the PlayStation database, Stray PlayStation 5 is set to release this July 19th. This could of course change, but this is the first time we have an actual date associated with this game. So Stray could be coming out in less than 2 months, which if that is the case, then I would assume a state of play or some type of event should be taking place before then. Again, June could be that time where we get that event. Not necessarily a big showcase, but a state of play. Now, diving into the second story of the video, Factions 2 and an unannounced PlayStation 5 game for this fiscal year. So this was exciting news to hear. During Sony's recent investors call, Jim Ryan revealed that they plan to expand their games as a service catalog by 3 titles this fiscal year, with one of them being MLB The Show. Someone asked PlayStation boss Jim Ryan about the other 2 games as a service titles, and if one of them was Destiny, since they're set to close the Bungie deal later this year, and Jim Ryan said no, they're both unannounced titles. So Sony has 2 unannounced games as a service titles set to release before April 1st, 2023, which is the end of their fiscal year 2022. Reports have revealed that Factions 2 is set to possibly release later this year. That means there's one more we don't know about. Guerrilla Games has been working on a multiplayer title for the last 4 years, so that could be the game that releases in early 2023 possibly, or there's also the possibility that the reported free-to-play Twisted Metal title, which is set to release in 2023, could be the game they're speaking about here. Regardless, this is exciting because this is a direct piece of information from Jim Ryan himself. Add the reports to it, and Factions 2 looks set to be releasing later this year, and you guys already know I'm beyond excited. But you guys let me know if you're excited for Factions 2 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the third story of the video, the PlayStation VR 2 launch news. PlayStation VR 2 is another PlayStation product I'm beyond excited for. It's set to possibly release later this year or early 2023. Jim Ryan revealed another great piece of news at the recent investors call. It's been revealed that PlayStation VR 2 will have more than 20 plus titles from first party and third party ready for the headset at launch. 20 plus titles. Horizon Call of the Mountain seems to be one of them based off the slide for the PlayStation VR 2, so Horizon could be there day one. Beyond that, you know people are going to go straight to wanting Half-Life Alyx, which seems very possible at this point. Beyond that, I would love if Blood and Truth got a sequel, but based off what we've seen from PlayStation London in terms of job listings, it looks like they're working on something else. Regardless, that's a good chunk of titles set to launch with the headset, which I hope is releasing this year. Now, diving into the fourth story of the video, Resistance is back. So this is another piece of exciting news. Resistance is coming to the PlayStation 5 in the form of Resistance Retribution. This will be the first Resistance title you'll be able to play locally on your PlayStation 5, upraised with higher FPS. So the news here is that Resistance Retribution has been rated for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 in Korea, similar to Siphon Filter, which got rated not too long ago and naturally now you see that we have it. We have Siphon Filter 1 on the Asian PlayStation Plus service. It's looking like Resistance Retribution could be there for PlayStation Plus for its Western launch, which is in June. Resistance Retribution is a title a lot of Resistance fans haven't played because it was on the PlayStation Portable. I played the game and remember it being great, so I'm excited to see it return on the big screen, playable on my PlayStation 5. PSP games also didn't have trophies, but considering Sony Bend, the people who made this game, not Insomniac Games, did add trophies to their other classic titles, Siphon Filter, Resistance Retribution could also get trophy support, which is going to be exciting for a lot of people. Honestly, I really enjoyed this game back then. I might even tackle those trophies, and you guys already know I don't really care about trophies myself. And now diving into the final story of the video, God of War Ragnarok's release date. God of War Ragnarok's September release is looking really good at this point. For those who don't know, God of War Ragnarok was leaked to have a release date of September 30th, according to the information from the PlayStation database. September 30th fits with Sony's release schedule since it's a Friday, and that is when Sony first-party titles release. They were usually released on Fridays. This week, we found out that God of War Ragnarok has been rated in Korea, similar to Resistance Retribution. When a game gets rated, it's usually a few months out from launch, sometimes even less. For God of War Ragnarok's case, September is looking like the time when the game will actually release. The fact that it's been rated should give people confidence that the game is coming this year. To add more to this, apparently there is God of War Ragnarok merchandise set to release in September as well. Geeky Zone, a UK retailer, seems to have multiple God of War Ragnarok items set to release on September 30th. Now, I can't seem to personally find these items myself on the site. Twitter user the Marmalade has screenshots of these items, so I guess they could have been taken down. And again, September 30th, that date could be taken because of the leaked release date. Regardless, there is too much smoke at this point, and with Stray and God of War both getting leaked release dates for July and September, I'm assuming an event of sorts should happen soon to officially confirm these pieces of news. But you guys let me know if you'll buy God of War Ragnarok merchandise or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, to subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is the body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with drop the event date. There's just too much smoke at this point. Stray getting a leaked release date, God of War Ragnarok having a leaked release date, getting rated, having merchandise, and Sony reportedly has stuff set to release later this year, like the Last of Us remake and Factions 2, which now has a backing from Jim Ryan himself, that there's 2 gas titles set to release in fiscal 2022, so later this year to early 2023. There's just so much content. PlayStation VR 2 as well. There's just so much content for Sony to talk about, and stuff that's releasing later this year, that you would have to assume that there's going to be some type of event this summer. And June is looking like the time when a lot of events are happening, from IGN, Summer Games Fest, Xbox Showcase, and I assume Nintendo will have something in June as well. So I would hope Sony has something as well in June, a state of play, something to showcase some of these titles. Not necessarily a big PlayStation showcase, but something to give us an update on a lot of content that Sony hasn't been talking about or Sony hasn't revealed as of yet. And if you guys are excited for the possibility of that, destroy the comment section with a drop the event date, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.